Hello, my internet friends. My name is KittyOB10, and welcome to my Week 3 commentary of Dance with the Stars Season 24. This week was Vegas night, and I had very low expectations from this theme. And I'm glad I had it, because this theme was mediocre as fuck. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sick. I don't know what is going on. I think I got like a sore throat, bronchitis. I don't fucking know. Excuse my froggy ass vocals this week. I'm not wanting to stall, so let's just recap. Nick and Peter started off the night by doing Lady Gaga's Poker Face. When I think of Poker Face when it comes to this show, I think of Andy Dick. So I have my early prejudice on that spectacle. But I have to say that Nick did a great job improving this week. I appreciate him keeping up with the steps. But I do want to say this. I may be the only one thinking this, but doesn't it seem like the judges are too harsh on Nick just because he's paired with PETA? I mean, it seems like they're expecting so much out of him, considering this is her comeback from having a baby. It's kind of messed up when you think about it like that. Her celebrities all can't be contenders, and that's not fair to put that pressure on Nick. I don't know what they want out of him. It's kind of fucked up if you think about it in that spectacle. Oh boy, here comes Mr. T butchering another dance. This week was the Foxtrot, and he was embellishing on his friendship with the Rat Pack. I'm not trying to sound like a total bitch about it, but you can't just milk in on deceased icons to help you last in this competition. I'm actually surprised that he moved his legs. It was a nice change. But he still sucked at every other part. I mean, sure, I can see that he wants to be here, but if he really expects to stick around in this competition, he's gonna have to, what's the word? Move? He has to move the rest of his body. He can't just stick with the stiff shit. It's not gonna last him long. And quite frankly, I'm over that shtick. For fuck's sake, Mr. T, give me something new and refreshing to work with. Oh, Bonner's Charleston. I wanted to love this routine. I really did. But I just couldn't. This was the weakest Charleston I have seen in a while. With Bonner's previous neck injury, we could all see that he can't do the tricks that's required for the Charleston or any other dance that requires this sort of tricks. And even though I believe Sharna is one of the best female pros, she's gonna have to do more to make Bonner stand out. Focus less on flirting and more on creating the best content for your partner. It's not rocket science, Sharna. It's dance. You are a trained dancer. You have this. And it's pretty sad when you're at the bottom of the leaderboard with Mr. T. Come on now, Sharna. Get your head in the game, man. So this past week, Max had surgery on his calf. And once more, Alan stepped in to dance with Heather. Quite frankly, I think this temporary partnership has been wonderful. I look forward to Max returning, but I think it'll be weird to see him back on the dance floor since premiere night. I bet you all the money in my hometown that everyone was rolling their eyes at the fact that Heather danced to a Britney Spears song. Especially since she sang and danced to Britney at least in 2 Glee episodes. But was there any tango content on the set? No. For our set, for this show, I thought Heather did a fantastic job with this performance. She was sultry, she was seductive, she was hot as hell. And is there a petition that we can start if we really want Alan to become a pro? But maybe he just wants to be the best dancer he can be before that happens. I don't fucking know. All I know, though, is that he's better than Jenna. There. I said it. You best believe I had wine ready for Charo. I knew what song and dance she had, and I knew it probably wasn't going to end up well. Well, color me shocked, that was her best routine. She was more calm and relaxed. It made me question if I was in a Twilight Zone, though. She wasn't even trying to fight Bruno. What decapitated shit was that? I mean, it was a breath of fresh air, but it was still weird. All in all, I enjoyed this dance, and I think that she should be very proud of herself for this one. And it still bewilders my mind that Lynn actually praised Kia's content instead of insulting it like he normally does. Perhaps there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And Elvis classic. The song what shapes up the Vegas vibes and what's used in all the road trip movies based on the city. This was so much fun to watch. Simone just has this spark that can help brighten up anyone's day, and I think that's what I love the most about her. But here we go with Carrie Ann being the lift police. You're gonna call out Simone on that shit, but not Heather? I see you, Inaba. I see you playing favorites over here. You're just trying to fuck over Sasha like you always do. You irritate me sometimes. Simone and Sasha are great. I don't care what anyone else has to say about it. The end. I didn't know what to expect from Nancy this week. While she is praised, I think she's kind of lost in the shuffle. This week, her and Artem had a samba to one of Ricky Martin's classic songs, and I couldn't help but laugh at sweet Artem fangirling over meeting the Latin singer. That pretty much sums up everyone that gets to meet their favorite celebrity. Getting to the dance. Holy shit, Nancy, where have you been all my life? Her hip action was fantastic. Where did it come from? This blew my expectations from her out the window. I love how happy Artem is this season. I love how proud he is of Nancy regardless of how they do. It just makes me happy to see him this way. I want more of this team, please. They're amazing. I was beyond excited upon learning that Grandpa Rossi was doing 50 Cent. And then learning in the video package that it was part of the Magic Mike show, I started cackling. It was game over for me the moment he lip-synced So Seductive. I love the grandpa twerking. I love the boxers. Hell, I even love the fake abs. It was an interesting jazz, and I found myself having fun with this. David is a joy to watch. I don't know how long he's going to be here for, but I'll be rooting him on. We all know that the jive is not an easy task, but for what it's worth, Erica did pretty good. I think she's trying to prove to everyone that she could be more than just a blonde bombshell. The problem is, Gleb doesn't do anything to help her stand out. It's like she's just there. Sorry. You see everyone else killing it or failing, and then it's like, oh yeah, I forgot about Erica. Shit, the only thing that helps her stand out is her premiere dance. She's pigeonholed to the sexy, sultry side, and I think there's more to her than what we're given. It's a shame, really, because I feel like she can do better. But if she's still here by the halfway mark and not stepping up her game, her time may come to an end. I don't know what the judges were seeing, but I thought Rashad did a great job. Yeah, his hip action is a bit bizarre, but maybe, just maybe, this wasn't his forte. What I did enjoy was him and Emma being in sync. But Jesus, Emma can get down and dirty. What do her and Sasha do at home? I will agree that the song didn't mash well with the dance, but maybe the show was just promoting it as being like, hey kids, listen to this. You might want to use this for your pool parties this summer. I don't know where I'm going with this. Y'all know I'm obsessed with this pair. Yeah, it wasn't up to par with their other dances, but I feel like they're going to come back strong next week and kill it. And closing out the night was Normani. I thought she did remarkable this week, but I kind of felt like they overscored her. Was it really the best of the best this week? I thought it was great, but not... Holy fucking shit, that was the most awesome dude I've ever saw! Oh my god, great. And another thing that bothers me is her fucking fan base. I hate the fucking harmonizers. They have no respect for anyone else in this fandom. They spam everyone's shit about how Normani is the superior one. To sum it up nicely, they're obnoxious. They think that Normani has it in the bag. Really? Just because she has Val, that doesn't mean shit. I hate it sometimes when the producers book a current popular name on the show because you get the fucking whining-ass teenagers that think they know how the show works. Newsflash, you don't. Just because the person you idolize is competing, that doesn't automatically mean that they're gonna win. I mean, look at Cody Simpson, for God's sake. He got voted off in week 5, and everyone thought he was gonna last long. And what about Sabrina Bryan? Yeah, remember her? She got fucked over twice. On the same week, and on the same date. That's not only horrible, that's freaky as fuck when you think about it. Have a seat and learn a lesson or two about this show, kids. This show can be as ruthless as you. You ain't gonna win this battle. So somewhere in between the lineup, we were given a performance by my favorite siblings, Derek and Julianne Hough. God, it's been lonely without Derek around. But anyway, they were showcasing what their upcoming tour had to offer. By the way, why did Dancing with the Stars promote this shit? I mean, come on. You promote the Schmerkovskys bullshit. You promote everything else. Why aren't you promoting Derek and Julianne's shows? I don't understand it. Back to where we were. The story that they told through The Art of Dance, pure magic. Divorce or any type of separation between two people can have an impact on a child, no matter how old they are. You can either take it well or take it hard. My best friend ate her feelings when her parents split. I wouldn't know much about my parents not being together, considering I was just a few months shy of turning 2 when my dad was killed. But I feel for those kids who have to go through the aftermath. You think you're the only one suffering? No. When there are children involved, they are the ones who suffer the most. Derek and Julianne executed their story wonderfully, and I'm gonna be pissed if this doesn't get them any sort of nomination. I called it. Charo has finally left the ballroom, and we can all rejoice. I feel bad for Keo. Really do. But Charo was just way too fucking much. I don't know how he put up with her shit for 3 weeks. At least Tom and Bruno won't need security anymore. We're all gonna be okay after this. We're all gonna survive. And we're gonna enjoy the rest of the season. Oh, wait, we can't. Not with the feud of the Gleeks and the Harmonizers going around still. Shit. Next week is the time of the season where we get our tissue box ready. That's right. Most memorable year is upon us. And since no one's story is predictable, I can't wait to see what our remaining celebrities have to share. Honestly, I feel like the quote-unquote shocking elimination of the season is approaching soon, and I won't be surprised if and when that happens. Sound off in the comments below. What did you guys think of this week's travesty of an episode? Who were your favorites? Who made you cringe? Do you think I'm right about my intuition? If you guys enjoyed this week's video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel and want to see more of me in the future, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be alerted when I upload new content. Until next week, and I hope I'm better by then, take care everybody.